Hi families, this is Miss Reyes. I'm sharing a video about the different programs and applications that we have available. If you think back to the beginning of the school year, I did share a video. Now this one is similar but a little bit different. I have been able to improve my knowledge of, um, well, let's say for Clever, for example. So let me go ahead and get into it and I'll show you what I mean. So we're going to go into Northbridge, right? And I hope everybody was able to make the Northbridge website a favorite, right, by clicking on the star. That way you can just click on it at the top of the taskbar. So we're going to go into Northbridge. We're going to click on students and then Clever. So Clever is actually, well, clever in my opinion, because it has this really neat feature that I didn't know it had. I am in a student's Clever portal. This is Audrey's. I'm borrowing Audrey's. Thank you. She has already made the programs and applications that we use on a daily basis as her favorites, right? So you can see these should sound familiar: Epic, Google Classroom, iStation, BrainPop Junior, etc. Now, one different one that you see here is my page. Now, what I did was I added my Bitmoji on here so that way the students could recognize it, right? And then she's already made it a favorite, which is awesome. So when you click on my page, boys and girls, I've added some of those links that were not as accessible to us, um, as they could have been, I guess, or as I would have liked them to have been. So, for example, Teach Your Monster to Read. Now, when you click on it, it takes you to a special link, right? It has our code at the end of the website. And so, for example, Audrey is able to just type in her name and click on play. And that's because of this special code. So what I did was I added it here. So boys and girls, all you have to do is click on the link and go in through there. Because I know sometimes when I add the links onto Google Classroom, maybe they don't work. Maybe they're taking a while to load. But like this, going through Clever, it's very direct. Another one that I added was my special Zoom link, right? And I'm not going to click on that right now because we don't need to use it right now. But if you're ever having trouble with the one on Google Classroom, click on this one. My Bitmoji Classroom is also here. Now I have it on Google Classroom, but I also said, hey, why not add it to the Clever portal to make it a little bit more accessible? So again, I have Epic, so you'll see Epic everywhere. The really neat thing about my Bitmoji Classroom is that everything is linked. It kind of put everything together, right? And so when you click on October, click on a day and it'll take you to the check-in. Boys and girls should be checking in on a daily basis. If you click on read, it takes you to the AR website. The calendar is on, if you click on the clock, our schedule, I'm sorry, not calendars, our schedule is on there. And I'm going to go ahead and exit out. We have the pledges. Every icon is linked to a library. So, for example, if we want to choose on, if you give a mouse, right, you click on it. Okay, this is a YouTube page. It's a little bit different. But if you click on, let's say, Cat in the Hat, it'll take you to different books uh, written by Dr. Seuss. You click on any one of these and it'll take you to a read aloud. And then, right, you finish it and you click on read and you take your AR test so you can get your words read. Any of these. So we have Pete the Cat, we have Mo Willems books, we have Llama Llama, Fly Guy. I know it's a real favorite. You can click on Fly Guy, click on a book, and you can read along with them. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and exit out. And so AR is here. GoNoodle is really neat because we use this during our brain breaks. It has dances, songs, even just rhymes. Really neat stuff. So I added it here so you could check that out on your, you know, extra time or if you need a break also at home. Um, and NearPod. Okay, so NearPod we have been using a lot. Nearpod is really neat because during our Zoom meetings, we can send the link to the boys and girls and they can join us, right? Then also we can give self-paced lessons. So for example, on Friday, I do have a self-paced lesson for boys and girls to complete for Halloween. Really neat activity, some Halloween books, some matching, a drawing activity. So they could go in here. I would give them the code and they could just type it, right? And that's not a code, but it's just an example. And they would click on join and it would take them directly into the session or the lesson. So like I said, I thought I'd add that. Another neat thing about the Clever portal is that you can message me here. Boys and girls can message me. Look what it says. Start chatting with Miss Reyes. This message history will be saved and can be seen by your teacher and principal. So boys and girls, make sure, we're not just typing this. We are typing words and messages, and I will respond to you. So yeah, try that out. You want to go back into the portal, click on portal, and all of the programs and applications that we are using and will be using will be found on here. Okay, so send me a message if you need to. Any question, parents, boys and girls, don't feel shy. Just, every question is a good question. So, um, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy this video. Bye.